I'm Mark Bartlett. I'm with Harris Associates. I'm going to take you on a little tour of the renovated Burbank Theater. This is the new lobby. What you're looking at is the entrance to the new, smaller theater, and now we're panning into the lobby itself. It's continuous the full length of the building. Down at the far end will be the box offices. All of the new theater is fully ADA accessible, even into the orchestra pit. We've maintained the existing character. As you can see, the arch windows are still being accentuated in the entry lobby. Right now we're in the entry into the old renovated theater. As you can see, there's miles and miles of conduit that go into these buildings. You're going to get a glimpse of that. This will all be covered up once we finally finish. This is a sound baffle that wasn't here before, so that people entering the shows, sound won't travel into the theater proper itself. Now we're walking down how you will enter into the theater itself. Underneath here is a new mechanical system. There'll be a below floor cooling and heating system. Now we're walking down further into the theater itself. This project will have a geothermal aspect underneath the football field. We're going to use the temperature of the earth to help cool and heat the space itself. Right now we've got scaffolding, and we're doing all of the hidden things that are going to be in the gable ceiling above. We've renovated the theater to give the ceiling will go up with sloping elevation, and then what we've done is we've created throughout the building itself full ADA accessible. So this will wear the seats for the ADA. We also have elevator lift for the musicians that are in wheelchairs down into the orchestra pit, as well as elevator to the control room. Here we're looking down into the elevator pit. We lowered it, and lo and behold, we ran into subsurface water, so we had to install a sump pit to get the water out. The previous orchestra pit was higher, so people could see the top of the bass fiddle, and now you won't be able to see that. You won't be able to see the orchestra going forward. Here we're looking at the stage proper. This is where all the action's going to happen. The proscenium, we're going to refurbish this, and then as we pan maybe up, you can see that this is called a fly, and it's where all the sets come down. We'll have rigging that's yet to be installed up in where those beams are shown there, and it'll drop the sets down in onto the stage. So now you're looking out into the audience. I'm getting kind of nervous here. If I was on stage, I'm not sure I'd be able to hold it together. Here you're looking at the corridor off the lobby, and like I said, there's ramps in here, so now this is fully ADA accessible, so there's a ramp that comes down into the classrooms. Right now we're walking into the costume classroom. This will have sewing machines, stations all the way around the perimeter. As you can see overhead, all this conduit leads into the other theater. That's the new black box theater that's adjacent. Right now we're entering into the green room, which is where the actors prep right before they go on stage. The theater never had a green room before. It's a new feature. It's great for the actors to prep before they come in. Right here is, believe it or not, before they didn't have a dressing room. This will be the dressing room. There'll be curtains here for the actors to make their changes. Now we're entering into makeup and hair. The students will be able to have their own makeup artist, so it'll be a little bit different than even the professionals. Each actor will have their own makeup artist. And here. Here you're looking backstage. This is where all of the scenery and props will go out onto the stage itself. Right now, the general contractor is using it as staging. We have quite a few things to put in place, but as this goes down farther and farther, we're getting closer to the opening. And as they say, the show must go on. Hard at work. Here there'll be a barn door that can isolate the main theater from the performing arts theater that's adjacent, which is new. All the women will enjoy this. There's additional toilets for the women's room. This is the women's room. This is the entrance into the other theater. It's kind of iconic because it's all concrete. We'll have a different kind of brick. This is we wanted to distinguish it from the existing theater, so it has its own character. So and rather than try to emulate the historic character of the old theater, we now have a more modern, sleek design, which fits is a counterpoint to the historic theater. Now we're walking through what's soon to be the men's room, and this will be filled in. And now into the new Performing Arts Theater. This is a more small and intimate venue. It will be, like I said, be able to have a showing here as well as in the old historic theater. As you can see, there's a lot of overhead, and there's going to be a lot of electrical and mechanical yet to go in here.